Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. We're out here at camp. This is my first true adventure since I got sick last fall. We're doing an overnight out here, and Uncle Bumble was nice enough to come along and help me out again, like he's been all winter, taking walks with me when I needed to walk. And it's about 39 degrees outside, and it's really bluebird and sunny out, but don't let that fool you. It's supposed to rain later. We're supposed to get rain sometime this evening or tonight, and it's supposed to rain right straight through till tomorrow morning. So we sort of set up a real basic camp here with just tarps and ponchos. I've got a poncho shelter set up, and Uncle Bumble's got a tarp shelter set up, and we got some wood cut here, and we got some of our gear out here. Gonna take a few minute break here. We've been setting up for about the last three and a half hours. We've been out here about three and a half hours already. I'm going to turn the camera around here in a second. I'm going to show you guys a little bit what our camp looks like, how we're going to survive the night out here practicing our skills. And the first thing is our wood pile. We're going to go out, do one more trip to haul some more wood in here for our fire for the night, and we got a sort of a windbreak / reflector. I'm not sure how much reflecting it's going to do, but it'll at least reflect the heat back on the firewood and keep it dry. Some of the stuff we picked up is pretty wet. We moved our bushcraft camp chairs over here, so we got a place to sit around our fire pit. We got a little fire pit dug here in the sand, got a tripod over it. That's my shelter right there. It's just a basic 2 poncho setup like I did back last fall. We modified it a little bit because of the rain coming in tonight, and I got 2 poncho liners and a wool coat, or a wool blanket, and then I just got my coat there that I'm going to wear, and I'm going to throw, if it gets raining really hard, I've got my swagman roll that I'm going to throw over top of that. And then Uncle Bumble shelter here is the tarp set up, and he's got his ground cloth, and he's got a wool blanket, he's got his wool sweater, and he's got sort of the reflective tarp on the bottom. We brought a shovel out, of course. We don't want to burn anything down, so it's always good to have a shovel when you're doing stuff like this. I didn't have a conveniently located tree, so I sharpened a pole and I drove it in with our with my handy dandy camp mallet that I got there. That works good if you got just an axe like that, splitting these bigger pieces of wood. That's why I brought that out here. And then we got just our real small sled, and then I got my pack underneath that rain fly there for the pack. Got, of course, my seat to sit on, keep my butt warm and dry. But yeah, this is camp here. We're pretty much back here on the sand, which is really good for having fires. That's our main fire pit over there. But I'm going to give this a whirl for the evening, and as the evening progresses, I'll stop, take a little more video, and show you guys what it's looking like here in the rain. One thing I wanted to mention quick is kind of how we set this up. The wind is coming right this way, and it's out of the southeast, and we expect that wind to keep up all night long because of the rain moving in. Typically, if we have a rain this time of year, it's southeast wind. So we actually set our tarps up to block the wind and pretty much kind of blow straight through this area here to kind of blow the smoke out of our area, so we don't have anything here to kind of catch the smoke. We'll see how that works once we get the fire going. Got all our wood split now, and sort of the look here down low, but this is going to be home for the next 24 hours. Well, still no rain. The sun's starting to go down, starting to cloud up a little bit, but we got our fire going just the way we want, and we had ourselves something to eat, and we took a little walk around. Now we're just going to kick back and see what the evening brings. Well, I decided to lay down in my shelter. I just checked my weather app. It is 37 degrees out, and looks like it's going to start raining, I'd say, within the next 2 hours from the radar. And we got our fire going there. We got some wood drying out around the outside edge. We're just going to take turns throughout the night getting up and keeping this fire going. It's about 9:30, so going to try to catch maybe an hour's worth of sleep here before any type of rain hits. But anything interesting happens during the night, I'll stop and I'll film it for you guys. But if not, I'll see you in the morning. Well, it is 2:45, and it has been raining for a couple of hours. Still got our fire going. Our wood pile is still fairly dry underneath our tarp. Had to get up and walk around a little bit, getting stiff from laying on the ground for a little bit. But anyway, come back to you here in the morning when we got a little light. Well, it is about 5:30, a little bit after 5:30 in the morning. I was thirsty, so I got up and poured a little coffee in my cup there and set it beside the fire. Our tripod got scorched a little bit during the night, so I'm not sure what that looks like. We got it sitting behind the wood pile, but I didn't want to drink cold water being laying on the ground all night, so I want to heat up some coffee and get something warm in me. Didn't have too bad a night's sleep. Did sleep off and on most of the night. Got up like 3 times. Uncle Bumble, he made a pine bough bed. How did that work out?
That worked out pretty good. I learned that it takes quite a few pine boughs to make a decent bed, but it was definitely better than nothing. I definitely could tell that it was doing something for me. It's a little lumpy in spots and it's kind of shifted, but it was worth doing.
Yeah, we got a couple dead pine trees on the property here, so we went and trimmed those pine boughs for him so he could make the bed. I got one of those fold-up sleeping mats that I slept on with the 2 poncho liners and the wool blanket. The wool blanket worked pretty good. Gonna wait for a little daylight here, and then probably the most challenging part of picking up camp, that's breaking everything down. And we are expecting some more rain. It kind of quit raining here for a little bit, but we are expecting more here right shortly while we're taking camp down. Well, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we started our fire about 5 o'clock last night, so that is about how much wood we used in 13 hours. And our stack of wood was almost up to the top of that tarp there when we started. But you use a fair amount of wood, but we kept the fire stoked up real well because of the rain last night. We didn't want the fire to go out. And this is the other part of spending a night outside, is breaking camp down, especially in inclement weather like we got here right now. Don't take it for granted that when the weather is bad, it's going to be easy and quick to pull your gear down, especially in conditions like this. And this is a pretty good illustration of how well inexpensive tarp can be used to keep your firewood dry. That's the remainder of our firewood, and you can see the line there after I took our tarp down to keep our firewood dry. It's pretty much was bone dry underneath that tarp. And another fun fact, a rain cover for a backpack fits nicely over a small sled. so you can keep your gear dry while you're breaking down the rest of your camp and moving along. Just thought that was kind of a neat little trick I wanted to show you guys as well. Well, we are packed up. Took us about a half an hour to break down camp. There's the remnants of Uncle Bumble's pine bough bed. What?
I thought it was a Sasquatch bed.
It is a Sasquatch bed. It's very, very much so. And then that little dry spot over there is where my shelter was. So you can see that it kept me pretty dry all night. And we pretty much got everything packed up. Uncle Bumble's got his pack on. I got my sled covered up. Still got to grab my axe there. And we're ready to go. And this is what it's all about, practicing in the bad weather. And that's why we decided to do this here and shoot a little video while we were doing it. Anyways, Modern Refugee, appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys got a little information, a little entertainment out of this video. Special thanks to Uncle Bumble back there for helping out as always, and you guys have a good one.